Okay, so now that we finished getting the bottom layer, or the top layer, whichever one that you do, just make sure that you put it on the bottom layer. So basically you should have a solved layer on the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and solve the top four triangles now. Now the way we're going to do this is I like to permute the pieces first and then orient them. Because it's a little challenging to orient the Pyrastar pieces because of the way that they're shaped. It's not like a cube, they're not really pointed the right ways. For example, this yellow here is pointing off to the side, but this one doesn't have an off to the side. It has an upwards, and a downwards. So it's a little hard to orient the pieces especially if they're not in the right spot. So I like to permute the pieces first. So basically I'll show you on the 2x2 what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting the pieces in the right spot. So for example, this orange and blue is matched up. Well, first of all, we need to get two that are next to each other. So for example, this is green and red and green and orange. These two pieces are not in the right spot. This red and blue needs to be over here, and this orange and blue needs to be over here. So basically, we're going to be doing that, putting all the pieces in the right spot, as you can see. So green, orange, blue, red, green, red. And then we're going to be orienting them to where it solves it. And again, the reason that we're doing the permutation first is because it's a little bit easier. So here we go. First thing we need to do is find one that is correctly permuted. Now the first thing we're going to do is look on this layer that we already solved and say, okay, this face is now going to be the green face. So whatever needs to be here needs to be green. And according to the rule, it cannot have yellow in it. So find one that has green but no yellow. Oh look, this one right here. Green but no yellow. So there's a chance that that might be the right one. So we'll just leave it there for now. Let's go ahead and check some of the other ones. This one needs to have orange but no blue. This one has blue, so it's not the right one. Let's try this one over here. This one needs to have blue, which it does, but it cannot have orange. This one has orange, so that one's not the right spot. So the whole thing is you want to try to get two that are next to each other. So if the one that's next to here and the one that's next to here isn't right, let's just leave that one alone and try some of the other ones. So let's take this one for example. It needs to be a blue face, so here. So the blue face doesn't work because it has orange in it. So maybe this piece is the yellow one. So let's align the yellow one here. Okay, so if we twist this one around, it will be yellow here, but it cannot have green. Oh, look at that. There's no green, and it does have yellow in it. So this could be the correct spot. Let's check the ones next to it and see if we get any of those matched up also. So we got lucky here. So we have orange and orange, and it does not have blue in it. So these two are actually solved correctly right now. So that means that these other two aren't solved correctly, and just to make sure, I'll show you. This one needs to have green, which it does, but it needs to not have yellow. It has yellow. So that means that that one's not right. And this one needs to have blue in it, but it cannot have orange in it. And this one has orange. So these two are solved, these two are not. So now we're going to swap them out. We're going to flip them just like that using the algorithm from the 2x2 method. Just like that. So now that those two pieces are flipped around correctly, let's go ahead and check up all of our pieces again. So here we go. Orange right here, and it cannot have blue in it, and it doesn't. This one needs to have green, so there's the green, and no yellow. There's no yellow up there. This one needs to have blue, which it does right there, but it needs to have no orange. There is no orange right there. And this one needs to have yellow, which it does, and no green. And there's no green. So all these pieces are in the correct spot right now. So now all we have to do is orient them. And we're going to orient them the way that I'm going to do it in this video is I'm going to do it kind of the way I would on like a for look last layer type of deal. So basically I'm just going to be using soon. And what soon is, if you don't know, is it's a algorithm that uses one solved piece or one correctly oriented piece and simply rotates the other ones. Sorry, come on. And it orients them by rotating the other three. But you have to have a solved one to be able to do that. So let's try to look for a solved one. Alright, this one right here is actually good to go. See, the orange is correctly matched up. So we're going to use that one as our soon base, and we're going to rotate the other ones. Okay, so we bring that one back. Looks like they're still not oriented, so I'm going to have to do it again. and that did it. So it took me 2 times to do that. I probably could have done anti-soon, but again, it's really hard to recognize the cases. It's a lot easier on the 2x2 since they're square, but when you have these triangular pieces, it's kind of hard to recognize. So I just like to use soon over and over until I get it. So basically that's it. That's how you do the top layer, and now you'll notice that the entire thing is solved. So here's why that rule happens. When it's in its solved position, you will never find a piece that has the same color. The tip piece will never have the same color as these outside triangles, no matter what way you face it. That's just not the way the puzzle was built. So that's why when you're solving it, that's basically the only rule you need to have. And by using that rule and knowing how to solve a 2x2, you should be able to solve the Pyrastar. And now you should know how to solve the Pyrastar since I just did the tutorial. Okay, so that's about it for the tutorial. I hope this tutorial helped. It might not have been the best tutorial in the world, but I tried. If you have any questions, feel free to post a comment below, and I will be glad to answer it for you. If you have any questions about the Pyrastar, I will be making a review for it soon, and I already have an unboxing video, so check out the unboxing video and the review when it comes out. Or you can, again, just post a comment below. I guess that's about it for the tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you liked this tutorial and it helped you, please go to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I have a bunch of cubing stuff like tutorials and reviews and unboxings and all that bunch of stuff. So I hope you'll find something that you like. So please check out my channel. And if you like my channel, please subscribe to it. That would be awesome. I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.